Good morning, YouTube. Muchísimo Eugene. Another video from Exit Strategy. Thank you guys for subscribing, the additional subscribers and the one who have subscribed before. And I also thank everyone for listening. Today I want to just make this video and label it the only reason you need to leave. The only reason you need to leave the narcissist. They don't care about you. I don't care what you see and what they've done in times past, what they've done yesterday, what they did just an hour ago. All of that is an illusion. You've heard all of us unanimously say this who have gotten out. You're only going to realize this when you get out. You're never really truly going to see that it's a wasted effort. It's a lost cause while you're in it. Because the cognitive dissonance is a word. It keeps you enmeshed. The trauma bond keeps you invested. So you can't truly, and you hear about the fog, you're in the fog. And these are some brutal words that I'm using, but these are the words that you're going to have to learn to digest. I thought about 2023 and I thought about 2020 vision. If numbers mean anything to anybody, I don't really get into them that much, but it's an epiphany when you think 2020 is the year that I believe most empaths that awakened. No time in history have I believed these many people, or this movement of sorts, where people have woken up from something as demonstrous as this. I can't remember a time even hearing about this on a large scale. Maybe it just passed me by because in Matrix we hear the word narcissist and we just keep moving. We keep on going to Walmart, we keep on going to Target, keep on going to the nail salon, we keep on doing our everyday hustle and bustle till these words are right up on our nose. And I'm not here to browbeat anybody. I'm not here to chastise anyone. But I am here to belabor this because it's going to take some laboring. Because unfortunately, a lot of us who haven't come out, we're stuck in it because of those reasons I just pointed out. We won't play face with this. We won't make deals with the devil. We won't play nice about this because it's not about that. If you have been in a relationship with these people and you have gotten out, these people, we don't have to be told twice. Some of us, however, who have gotten out, we have given ourselves a couple of reasons inside of our head as to why we should give them another chance, or why we should be civil, or why should we should just deal with them to a degree. But they're gonna get there. We're all gonna get there together. And there are some of us, as myself, we know they're no good walking or riding. Rich or poor, happy or sad, good looking or ugly. The narcissist, it doesn't matter. They're all the same exact carbon copy of one another. I don't have the time in my life to break down where it came from, the origin, why they do what they do on a large scale. I believe what I know about them on a smaller scale, just the fundamentals. They're dark, they're selfish, they're evil, they're hurtful, they're heartless. I mean, I could have just stopped at one of those, but point being made there, you have to realize that this is not something you want to play around with. You don't have a lot of time. 2020, a lot of us woke up, and now we are here 2023, which is 3 years. That's just symbolic of the triune God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It doesn't matter whether you believe in that or not. Just work with me for a minute. In the good book, there's a quote, or there's a scripture that says a 3/4 rope is not easily broken. Do you know rope that is intertwined with 3 twines is stronger than a rope that's twined with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, You may think in your mind logically, the more rope twines, the stronger this rope will be, or this cable will be. Let's deal with a rope. I don't know. I'm not into cables like that. But a rope, a 3-corded rope is not easily broken. Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that 3-corded rope is stronger than any of those other ropes. This is the year that we put this to rest. We bury the narcissist. We lay them to rest. Not in a physical way, okay? I don't want to endorse hurting anyone. This is just metaphor or an analogy. You have to lay this to rest. The grieving process, the mourning process for the narcissist is over. You felt sorry for him long enough. You've done what you had to do. You put in your work. You'll be missed. You'll be dearly missed. But you won't miss anything about the narcissist. Trust and believe. We've all said it a million different ways. A lot of us, like myself, I've said the same thing probably numerous of times, and probably will say it many more times. Because I don't believe my voice is falling on deaf ears. I believe if one person gets out of this relationship as a result of something I said or contributed to this platform, it is well worth it. It is well worth it. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed minds don't get led. Let this video serve as a reminder of what you already know. They don't care. As Michael Jackson said, they don't really give a damn about us. We didn't use those words. So, just look at me when I say this. It's not about you. It's all about them. You're probably sitting there saying, I can't make it on my own. I can't handle this mortgage on my own. I can't pay the rent on my own with all the children. I can't I can't deal with all these bills. If you're a guy, I can't deal with all these bills. I need her to help me with the bills, the kids, all the dogs we have in common, all the animals we have in common, all the responsibilities we have in common. I don't know whether you realize it or not. You're doing everything on your own anyway. They're stabbing at it. They're just poking at the illusion of you thinking that they are contributing. If they put $2 in, they take $10 out. You just don't see it. And it may not make sense, what I'm saying to you now. Once you're out, you see it. If you never get out of it, you will never see it adequately and for what it is, because we'll always make excuses. You know my story. I got out in probably 10 months of the marriage. She was gone, bounced. I played a little trick on her. Left my house, stayed away 2 or 3 days. Do you know I have video footage of this woman allowing other men in my house when I was at work with my children, which we don't have any in common, with my children as well as her autistic son here in the next room sleeping. A lot of times they probably were still awake. After she left, my kids would say, Dad, Mom, I mean not Mom, Dad. She would she would make us go to bed early. And it wasn't even nighttime. One instance, she would have all the kids and take them with her. And my children have total recall too. My daughter is more vocal. My son he's laid back, but he's smart as well. My daughter said, Dad, one time we went to the Dollar General, or we went to the parking lot, we drove into the Dollar General. She told us to get out and go in and just wait on her. She'll be in there soon. she has to clean the truck out, the SUV. Mind you, me, later on, I realized when they pointed it out to me as we were driving by, sometime later after they were gone from here, they pointed that store out, and I saw a liquor store next to it, right next to it, adjacent to it. And later on, after she left, we found Poland Springs water bottles with wine filled in all of them. She would get the wine, transfer it from the wine bottle, throw the wine bottle out so I wouldn't detect that she was drinking undercover. She was drinking like a fish. One glass at bath time was what she told me when I met her. Duffel bag in the car, some stuff I just never got a chance to bring in the house. It goes on and on and on. Anyway, we discovered that when they in fact went in that store, she went in the liquor store, grabbed her drink, put it in the truck, then pretended to come in the store. All the while they're thinking she's out there cleaning the car out. Just really doofus stuff. And I'm glad she was just a retard of a narcissist, because if she was any smarter, I probably would have stayed in it longer. If she could have pretended to care a little better, I would have stayed in it longer. I know I would. And all of you that have dealt with narcissists who was like 3 beers short of a 6-pack, thank your grace above for that, because that speeded up your exit. So all of this stuff that you think that they are invested in with you, they're not. It's just an illusion. You can't see it now, but I guarantee you, if you take 1 or 2 days away, tell them you're going on vacation, weekend vacation, with this knowledge you know already, go on vacation, just tell them family member or whatever, and it could be an authentic trip you're taking, but you're taking this trip because from a distance, you want to observe how they move, how they call and ask, how's the trip? They'll want to keep tabs on you when they didn't call you before when you were in town. But when you go on this trip for 2 days, 3 days, or a week, they're going to call your phone every day, 2 or 3 times a day, because they're panicky. They don't want to be detected. And they have other people in your bed. They have other people in your bed. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is what's going to speed up your process of exiting this situation. I got more. But in the meantime, bless.